Hey, many fish. It's still the 26th of September 2017, and I was over here on Drudge Report, and I couldn't help but see that California is preparing for a nuke attack. Okay? And just as a side note, I am really coming to the understanding that Drudge Report, unfortunately, is basically the Facebook of the underworld, if you will. You know, just like NASA is the Facebook of the demonic world. I mean, it's just nuts. But I mean, I had to look at this, right? And sure enough, I go in, they're kind of making fun of it, beware of radioactive pain, but don't expect the feds to show up anytime soon. No timestamp. This is foreign press, I guess. I'll leave a link. Jana Winter. Jana is the wife of the god Janus, the god of time and gates and beginnings. Maybe I'll pull it up again. I had it up a while ago, but I noticed the interlocking V's right away to make up the W. That was intentionally, and you know what I'm saying. But we have this image here. It's got a nuclear blast in it. And it's all North Korean. Apparently this is supposed to be some TV in North Korea, right? But I have to, I pull the image and I bring it into my browser here and I do a quick search on it on TinEye to see, how promulgated through the internet it is, It kind of gives a reflection on how old it is in a sense. But I get 272 results. 9/11, but I digress. The image itself speaks for itself because, again, it's supposedly all in Korean, but down here they have the time, 13:16. Well, 13 is 1 o'clock, 1:16. Turn it upside down like Peter said, and 9/11. Go over here on the all Korean language television. They have English stock ticker over here, stopped at 1195.70. And this little red pyramid, which when the market goes down, that's supposed to be pointing down, 7.70. So we have 9/11, 5777. It's just loaded with all kinds of goodies in there that I have to show you. I mean, it could be even more to do with these down here, but I'm not going to get into that. I think that's enough to base this whole video on, and I bring this again to you, because I've shown you in the past. Let me just quiet this, please. The crickets, I don't want to hear crickets right now. This is important. I've shown you this in the past, and all I can tell you is that it's real and it's important. That's all. And this whole report focuses on the Los Angeles area. Now, in the past, that wasn't the case. They were looking at San Francisco, and their little propaganda cartoons weren't blowing up LA. But now the focus is on LA. And they've gone as far as to bring in the Rand Corporation. And please look into these. This is just another. They're involved in such dark, horrible things I can't even tell you. But nonetheless, they bring them in, of all people, to give them a report on what a nuclear blast at the Long Beach port would do. Okay? That is not an accident that they're doing it at the Long Beach port. And I'm going to just show you again. I've shown this before, and I'm really, I hate having to bring it up again and again. But when I showed you on these maps here in Los Angeles, and I did a ton of detail on this stuff. I hope you've seen that stuff, but this should pretty much sum it up for you. I mean, we're looking at LA right here, and this is the port of Los Angeles, Long Beach. This is where they're talking about an explosion in the port of Long Beach. And this is where that was shown to me is this. Yes, this. And this image, when I saw this, I've said this before, this is not just an accident. This was purposely put in my view. The demon clouds. This is not just somebody having fun with an image. This is real deal here. A king in the nuclear blast. The king also is a locust king, and he is there. And I am sorry if you can't see him, but he is there, as well as the king in the nuclear blast. Revelation 9:11, they had a king over them. And I showed you this mysterious wishbone cloud image here. Up above the nuclear blast and behind it, there is a place on Catalina Island, well known to the locals, called Wishbone, right on the 33rd latitude. It's just a fact, folks. I don't know what else to tell you. This is just the way it is. And that blast, the view of that blast, would be right from here, with the wishbone back here, and the oil rigs right there. See the oil rigs? We see them there? All the oil rigs out there? And the nice western sunset? I'm just saying that this is what I see. So I am showing you. I would be remiss if I did not include this little video once again that was shown to me, plain and simple, very shortly after the image on Drudge of the nuclear blast was shown to me. The one with this Wishbone Cloud. Here's this short video.
Okay, but what I wanted to show you is this cloud right here. From that, see how it forks off like that? That's what I want you to look at, because I'm going to show you something directly related to that cloud right there. And I'm going to turn it this way for myself. I can get some stills out of it. Remember.
Now, I ask you, really, in all sincerity, does that look like any cloud you have ever seen? The only time I've ever seen something like that was right here. So, there you have it. Links will be in the description. I can't just ignore this, you guys. This can't just be ignored. I hope nothing happens, and I pray all of you seek and find your true Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. Peace and grace, many fish.
Finally, my brethren, be strong in the Lord, and in the power of his might. Put on the whole armor of God, that ye may be able to stand against the wiles of the devil. For we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against powers, against the rulers of the darkness of this world, against spiritual wickedness in high places. Wherefore take unto you the whole armor of God,